The morning sun spilled across the white marble steps of the lakeside wedding hall, and with it came a silence so sharp it felt like the air itself had stopped breathing. Guests in pastel suits and flowing dresses turned their heads as the low, unmistakable hum of a luxury limousine rolled into view. This was not part of the plan. This was not what Rayan Holt had imagined when he sent that invitation, smiling to himself as he pictured his poor ex-wife arriving in worn shoes, head bowed in quiet shame. Instead, the limo gleamed under the daylight like a challenge, and everything about that moment promised that the story he thought he controlled was about to turn against him. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and hidden strength, take a moment right now to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel Life Spark Stories, because stories like this live in the quiet spaces where judgment meets truth. Rayan had once been a struggling salesman with big dreams and little patience. Years ago, when money ran dry and pressure closed in, he had blamed everything on Myra Voss, the woman who had stood beside him through every unpaid bill and sleepless night. When she became pregnant with triplets, fear overtook love, and Rayan walked away, convincing himself that survival mattered more than responsibility. The divorce left Myra with nothing but a small apartment, a fragile body after complications, and one surviving child from the pregnancy, a quiet miracle she named Aaron. Rayan disappeared into ambition, remarried into wealth, and rewrote his past as if Myra and the child were inconvenient footnotes. The wedding invitation was cruelly intentional. Rayan wanted Myra to see what she had lost, to feel small among chandeliers and champagne. He expected her to decline or arrive timidly, confirming the story he told himself. What he never considered was the strength that had grown in silence. Myra's life after abandonment had been a long uphill road under harsh daylight, filled with factory shifts, night classes, and countless moments where giving up felt easier than breathing. But she carried Aaron with unwavering devotion, and somewhere along that road, resilience turned into quiet confidence. A chance scholarship, a mentor who noticed her skill with numbers, and years of discipline slowly transformed struggle into stability. She never chased revenge, she chased peace. As the limo door opened, Myra stepped out dressed in soft elegance, not to impress but to honor herself. The sunlight caught her calm expression, and beside her stood Aaron, now 8 years old, sharp-eyed and composed beyond his years. The crowd whispered, confusion rippling through smiles frozen in place. Rayan felt the ground shift beneath him as recognition struck, followed by something unfamiliar and unwelcome. It was not anger. It was the slow, sinking weight of realization. Myra walked through the venue with dignity, every step a testament to battles no one there had witnessed. She had not come to humiliate anyone. She had come because she refused to be afraid of the past. The daytime ceremony continued, but its rhythm faltered. Rayan's polished world cracked as memories flooded back, moments he had buried under success and pride. He saw not a woman he had outgrown, but one he had underestimated. He saw not a child from a mistake, but a living reminder of love abandoned. When the truth quietly surfaced through shared glances and murmurs, the shame Rayan hoped to inflict found its way back to him. Guests began to understand that wealth had not made him larger, only louder, and that character had never been something money could purchase. Myra's presence did not accuse, it reflected. In that reflection, Rayan faced the cost of his choices under the unforgiving clarity of day. Myra left before the final vows, her purpose fulfilled without a single confrontation. Outside, the sunlight felt warm and freeing as the limo carried her and Aaron away, not as a symbol of triumph, but of survival. She had reclaimed her story without tearing anyone else down, and that quiet victory echoed louder than any grand speech. If this story touched your heart, if it reminded you that strength often grows unseen and dignity needs no audience, please engage with this video to help share its message with others who may need it today. Special request: comment below what part of Myra's journey moved you the most and why.